Welcome. So we are the science team and we are discussing indicator C2.01. The school will regularly look at school performance data and aggregated classroom observation data to make decisions about school improvement and professional development needs.
All right, so we sent out a survey to all of our science teachers in the building just to get some more data to see what we could improve on and what we could have as our takeaways from the school year with our data. So we're just going to show you kind of some of the results. We sent the first question about how many days of science do we teach, and a majority of our staff does teach it 4 to 5 days, with some teaching it 2 to 3 days, which is pretty consistent among the grade levels. Oh, there you go. There we go. All right, so we asked about how long the typical science block of what kind of time that people were working with, and overwhelmingly we have a 21 to 30 minute block, so about 20 to 30 minutes of time that we're working with 4 to 5 days a week with science, so enough to get in definitely a unit over a week or two of time. Keep going. Okay, that's good. So this is a really big one that we saw was our kits that we have, and around 65% of our staff said that they did not know or did not use the kits that are provided. So we thought that that was one of our big takeaways of how we could help train the staff on using kits. Right there. So our next question, how many hands-on experiments do you do per quarter? This one was kind of scattered a little bit more, but about 1. So we would like that to be more in like the 2 or 3 range, and some teachers did vote on 2 or 3. We want to try to get the kids as much hands-on experiments and things in science as possible. Right there. This is another big one with our science notebooks. So we asked if they use science notebooks. We know in 5th grade they use science notebooks on the different quarters for all their notes due to the science EOG, but we want that to start in kindergarten if possible, so when they get to 5th grade that they'll already have an idea of the different concepts and different things. So 86% said no, so we're looking to see how we can make that number a lot smaller and get more grade levels using science notebooks. All right. Would you be willing to do more hands-on experiments if you had support? And obviously overwhelming, that's a yes. So we want to try to see if we can get support in the classrooms to help teachers with experiments and with the students. You know, that can be a lot of work, trying to just one person getting all of the experiments and everything together when you've also got math and reading and social studies to teach on top of science. And so the last thing that we wanted to know was the biggest roadblock that hinders the science instruction, and obviously we saw time, and the other big one was materials. And so when we were looking back at all the things that, the questions and things that we saw, it looks like our two biggest takeaways were time and materials. So the three biggest takeaways that we have as a science committee is that we want to organize the materials first off, so that the different kits and the different workrooms are organized so that teachers can go in, get what they need to get, they can do it with their class and they can put it back. We want to train teachers on using the science kits. So not only are the materials available, but I know how to use the kits. I know how to take the kits into my classroom and use them so the students aren't just saying, okay, here, go, and you're just giving them stuff, but they actually know what they're doing. And then we want to have professional development on what a science notebook and how to notebook in science, what that looks like. Because if the students can gather their information and they can put it in their actual journal, then they'll be more successful being able to turn back in their journal and being able to look to see what information they've covered over the past few weeks or even the quarter. So we're the science committee, and thank you for your time. Hope you enjoyed our awesome video.
Bye-bye. Okay, awesome. Cool.